Hi everyone, welcome to the CD Cave. I'm Jack Barrow, back with another video today in that series I started a few weeks ago, a band's most hated album. Excuse me. Today, I'm sure you saw by the thumbnail, I'm going to tackle Black Sabbath. I wasn't sure to do a certain era and then another era. I might do that, but I decided to do overall, the one album overall, which is Forbidden. Well, actually, I've always liked the artwork on this one. A lot of people find it cheesy. I've always liked it. It's kind of cool. This was Tony Martin on vocals. So I'm going to give you my take on it. Before I do that, I'm going to ask you to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. I enjoy reading all the comments. Let me know what you think is Black Sabbath's worst album overall. Okay, so to get on with it, it's not an album in my mind. They released a remix version of this. I did listen to it. It does sound better than this one. This is the original. Well, it's a re-release, but it's the original from 1985, I believe. 1995, sorry. Tony Martin on vocals. Definitely one of my favorite vocalists. Actually, Black Sabbath. I like all the vocalists. They're all good in their own way, right? Ozzy was great as the lead singer of Black Sabbath. Although I wasn't a big fan of the last album they did, 13. It's okay, but I did expect more from that album. But I like all the rest of the stuff. I do like the stuff with Dio too. Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules especially. Even the Heaven and Hell album they did as the name of the band, Heaven and Hell, because they couldn't use the name Black Sabbath. Is actually pretty good, pretty heavy. It's good, and as well as the Tony Martin stuff I find is all good. I enjoy it all, but this is definitely the worst from the Tony era, and probably the worst out of the Black Sabbath catalog. Probably because the production is one reason I would think is the production. Some of the songs aren't bad. I like the opening track, The Illusion of Power is really good. Get a Grip is good. Can't Get Close Enough. I Won't Cry For You is not bad. Guilty as Hell. Sick and Tired. Kiss of Death. The songs aren't really bad on this. I just find it suffers from really bad production more than anything else. For me, it was a toss-up. When people do reviews, whether it's on YouTube or you find them from different magazines and that online, this is usually the one that's in last overall. Sometimes you might get another one. Sometimes you might get the 13 one, or sometimes you might get Never Say Die, which is an album I really enjoy. But this is the one that usually ends up in last place. And I will agree it's not as strong as some of the other Tony Martin albums. The other ones are much better. Of course, the Dio stuff is also much better too. But for being down as far as in last place in our catalog, it's still a pretty good album. We're talking about Black Sabbath here. Really a Black Sabbath album that will rank class in their catalog is better than a lot of albums from a lot of other bands. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think on that. This is an album I listen to quite a bit. I listen to all the Black Sabbath albums, but this is not one of the albums I just put away and never listen to because it's ranked so low in most people's best to worst list. It's one that I listen to quite a bit. I do enjoy it. I do find the new version, the remix version, sounds better. They did a really good job doing it. I think it was released separate from the box set, I don't think it was part of the Tony Martin box set originally. I think it was released separately. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's the way they did. I'm not sure why. Um, but I enjoyed this album. I love the artwork too. Even the back artwork is kind of cool. And it's an album I do play quite a bit. I can see why a lot of people would rank it really low and not like it compared to some of their other stuff. But it's an album I find enjoyable. Um, and so to me, it could be ranked the worst one out of the bunch, but still one that I enjoy listening to. And to me, it's not that bad. Uh, maybe if you haven't listened to it in a while, maybe revisit it, whether this version or the new version, and throw it in and give it a spin, and maybe you'll change your mind on what you thought about it. Who knows? Um, this is one of those albums that I still spin, I still enjoy, even though it gets a bad reputation. Um, so that's my take on this album. And I hope you're enjoying these new videos I'm doing on this little series. I'm enjoying doing them, picking the bands and the albums and stuff. So until next time, take care of yourselves.